Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do is that we are going to, I think I'll actually hook up my capture card or my iPad. I kind of show you what I was able to get done Saturday. My my friend is getting a cover up on her tattoo, so that's what I spent most of the day Saturday, is just kind of making sure that everything went swimmingly with that. And at a very good chicken place in town. As to not try to dox myself, I won't necessarily mention, but they had really good, like, just like made in-house, like chicken tenders, like just the breading was homemade. They had a bourbon barbecue home, like that was made on site there, and it's so good. Oh god, it's a, whenever my next time my friends come in, it's a must-have. We just have to eat it every time. I don't care. Every single time we're eating there. It's so good. Let me go grab my thing, as well as some water as well. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I know you missed me so terribly. And now we're gonna just switch over from that to yeah. Oh, right. There you go. Okay, good. So, as y'all can see, we have, I kind of changed it since the last time you saw it. The previous version looked like this guy, which you can kind of see. It's kind of like a little thicker head, shorter neck, and to me this didn't look like a compy. This looks like a baby T-Rex. So I wanted to make adjustments, but I also was like, well, I already made a baby T-Rex, so I might as well keep it. You know what I mean? So this one is kind of like the new and improved compy. So an extended neck, narrower skull. I still wish I could make the tail longer, but we are limited for, you know, what we can do. Let's make sure that everything, yeah, it's going good. But, and I've made the four animations, what's the word I'm looking for? Frames. The 4 frames for the animation. Where it kind of like extends up and then down. And then, honestly, this layer, I think all of them I have to make a layer. If I remember correctly, if I save this, it will save for the whole layer. So let's go ahead and delete this one. That layer was just to like make notes on things. Oh, there's one little thing I wanted to kind of point out to y'all. You see that? You see this little part? It's a third finger. I ended up learning partway through that compys have 3 fingers, not 2, but the third finger is like very like borderline unusable, right? It's just kind of like a leftover finger. But it wasn't a way to make it noticeable without ruining the hand, because of just the size is so limited that we're dealing with. So I decided to show it at the end of the idle animation versus like you can see the whole time. So if y'all can catch it during the animation sequence, yeah, that was on purpose. So I'm thinking just copy pasting the first one all the way down. And then saving. I'm probably gonna merge these two. It'll probably merge on its own. Let's copy paste all the way down and then see. So let's see here. Okay, got it all. And then we're gonna, nope. Copy. Paste. Okay. Oh, right. There's nothing there. Okay, we'll do the walk one and then do that. Dang it. Just a one-off. Okay. Copy. Paste. What? Why didn't it work? I'm so confused. I'm at walk. This is the one. We're going to select the whole thing. We're going to edit, copy. Then we're going to edit, paste. There we go. Two across. So the way that I've drawn it so that there's 2 pixels on the left and right, so that it gives me room for the other animations. And then we'll highlight both of these. Copy. Paste. Yeah. Okay, good. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Well, I have 4 here. Copy. Oh no! Paste. Actually, I think that's perfect. No! You see that little bar there? I could just redraw that. Let me get my pen. Okay, are this all the same? Yep. Nope. There we go. There we go. Anything else with this? This one also has the same problem. This is why you want to make sure that whenever you're copy pasting, it's perfect. Because if it ain't perfect, you're gonna have to change. You're gonna double the amount of work that you're gonna do. Copy, paste. Okay. So we have 10. We have room for 10. So the way that this is, for reminder, this, when it comes to streaming avatars, it has 5 that are standard. The first 5 are standard, which it's idle. Hold on, I have the list here, or I did. Let's see. Stream avatar notes. Here we go. It has idle, walk, sit, stand, jump, and then a free one, right? So what I have is idle, walk, sit, stand, jump, and then 5 frees. So you can, I one of the ones that I want to do is maybe like an attack. One of them is that I want like a spawn, right? I like the idea of like it starts off as dirt, or like as bones and dirt, and then it slowly becomes the main form, right? I like that. I think that's cool, as well as the reverse of that, which is like death, quote unquote. If I can make it so that you can like do that when it does that automatically when you start, that'd be great. Maybe that's idle, I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna save. Well, I think it already saved. Yeah, I think it's just saved. So how am I gonna bring this? I am going to unplug it for now. I'm gonna switch over back to avatars. Oh, and I'm gonna try to send this. If I was smart, I would have everything on like Google, you know what I mean? Oh, that was another thing that we did this week that I need to write into the meeting notes. So what I also did was make a new sign-in for streaming specifically. So what I've essentially been doing up to this point is like going between my streaming accounts and my like personal accounts on the same thing, and it's honestly not great. So what I did was that I made a new like login on my computer that is strictly just for streaming, but I'm not using that currently. Oh, hello. Well, welcome, Melon. I'm glad to have you regardless. We're just kind of vibing, and I'm trying out the new idle animation that I put together for stream avatars. We're gonna see how it looks. But yeah. But yeah, made a new login specifically for streaming, but I haven't moved everything over for that, which is why I'm still using my normal login. But hopefully, starting tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, it will be accounts only for streaming, so then I don't have to worry about like forgetting to switch something over. Specifically like on the hardware side. Necessarily from the software side, I've pretty much been covered, made all the accounts that I need to, but strictly in a permission standpoint, it helps. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can just... I'm an old man, I'm gonna email myself. Email from my iPad. No. I want to attach a file. I want this file to be maybe on my iPad. Yes, respite on my iPad. Yeah. Let me actually title it. Rename. Let me title this file appropriately. I feel like, listen, not titling the things appropriately is one of those things that if it will come back and bite you in the butt. You need to do things. That's one of the few things you need to get right in the get-go. Name it properly, because especially if I end up writing like tools to help make my daily life easier, and I'm like, search for blah, but I don't name things properly, it's just gonna make things a living nightmare. So this is gonna be compy. Okay. It is named compy. Now, cut. We're gonna attach the file again. We're gonna send it to myself. And now we wait, and now we vibe, and now we wait. Because what I'm hoping for by copying and pasting it all the way down is that it would make the new sections, and we can go ahead and like go through all the different kinds of animations we might want to make. They'll all look the same, but it doesn't really matter. I want to see what they do, and then apply it to the stream, and then just see what we can make of it. And see if I can make it for one for myself. I don't know if I can make one where it's only... I think I can. I think I can. We'll see. And it has arrived. Okay, it has come to as a zip file. Extract. That's preview meta JSON document JSON. Did I save it as the wrong type of file? Export as a oh. Export as a PNG. Export function is limited to in trial mode. You have 3 at a time to try it out. I forgot that I have respite in trial mode. I'm depending on how expensive it is. We'll see. Because yeah, we'll see. Frame range, normal, Row size. Saved files. Save. And now we do the same thing that I just did. Make a new email to myself. Subject campy. Attach file. The later version. Send it. I have a feeling this one's going to be quicker because it's just a PNG. Maybe not. Yep, there it is. Save image as compy. Save. And now we will import, select, download, maybe? This is technically a zip. It has no content. I also downloaded a dinosaur one to look at. Save the exit. Formatted file. Why aren't you showing up? Okay, well, let's look, shall we? How to import. I thought it was just PNG. Only zip files that were exported via SA will be able to be used with a select file import option. If you are importing content that another SA, what is SA? I feel like that's, I don't know what that is. Exporting content from SA. If you're trying to create avatars with sprite sheets, click here instead. Yes. Oh, we do this. Open folder. Ah, here we are. Here we are. We go to avatars. And then we take our downloads and we go to copy and then we just throw it in. Export. Or save and exit. Now we go to avatars. And we go to... I think I went too far ahead. But it's in the thing. Do I need to exit and go back in? Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? What? Why is it? Why did it get so big? I don't understand it. Okay. Because I see compy. It's in there. So then we go to avatars and gears. There we are, compy. Oh no, I did it wrong. Oops. So the whole thing is not idle. Look at it. Oh wait, hold on. It's not 640. It's 64 by 64. Continue. Yes. Okay. We're getting there. Yes, perfect. This is what we love to see. Yeah. Let's get this iPad out of here. I don't want to play with you anymore. All right. I want to play with this. This is what I want to do. Ooh. Oh. I mean, it's way too fast, but look at it. He is hyperventilating. He is hyperventilating. Let's bring this out. Let's see what happens when it's like 2. Definitely not 2. Let's try 6. That's still a little much. Let's do 4. I don't know. It's still a little off. Maybe 5? Hold on, I want to put 12. Oh, no. Just the personification of a panic attack, I swear. Okay. Let's see. Delays? Yes! This is exactly what I wanted to see. I don't want even split. I want... Because I remember I was watching some pixel animation tips stuff. You want to lean... How to kind of like accelerate and decelerate. So... We want like... 200 milliseconds. So each one is 200 milliseconds. So they're evenly spaced. So what happens if I do 2? 500 milliseconds? So it goes shorter? Oh. Okay. Let's see this. Let's look. Oh, I don't like that last bit. No, not you. We'll keep you 5. Let's see here. Let's do 1. You're right. I like the delay. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for the delay because it's breathing, right? And even look, I know the undead compys don't breathe, but it probably feels natural, right? It feels like it would be a natural habit to grow, where it's like, I don't have lungs, but also I've been doing it for literally my entire life, so I kind of want to. So what if we do 2 at the upper end too? That's not terrible. If nothing else, just fine. I mean, we're talking about undead compys. I get that it's not realistic, but I like the delay at the end too. Not 2, but I do like the delay at the end. Let's see. Maybe the other way? No. Maybe 2 works. Let's try 4. No, 5 is smooth. Let's try 6. 6 with the delays may work. Huh? 6 with the delays ain't bad. Because it's a lot smoother now. Maybe let's try 1. One and then maybe 2. Oh, thank you. All right, awesome. If I'm still streaming, I'll invade your stream when you're streaming. Have a good one. Enjoy your snack. Enjoy your day. Why is this? Okay. I think I have 2 instances of my streams coming up, so it's like, you're offline. I'm like, I am not. I checked. I'm really liking what it looked. It really turned out okay. I was a little worried about it, because all the bones needed to move, and I changed, like, I don't think you can see my cursor, but I changed the shading of the bones as they go up and down and all that stuff. I made like little discrepancies inside the aura to kind of look like, I wouldn't call them defects, but the irregularities, right? I have the little irregularities in there, but I made them so it's like in the different spots. It's kind of I kind of like it. I really like it. So let's name a few. So the way that these idle stuff works, right, is that you put, I think it's !idle, and it changes to that. So then you have !walk, sit, stand, jump, and then this first custom one, I want to say yawn. Because I think it would be really cute to have it like yawn, and then like a little tear comes down a little bit. Oh, I also need to work on gears. So gear in this is like little outfits that you can choose to put on them, and or colorations and stuff like that. And I think that would be really fun to be able to kind of really go into the customization of, you know, like putting different color, maybe giving it like a little hat. I also like the idea of pants. It's like if a compy wears pants, does it wear like this or like this? kind of thing. And then what else? Eye color. I want eye color to be a part of it. This does prove that it merges all the layers. So I have it set up so that I want each layer to be its own, like the animations for each one, it's its own layer. Mostly because so if I fuck up, I don't fuck up the whole thing. Sit, jump, yawn, attack, spawn, death. So spawn and death will be opposite, where essentially it's starting from just bones and they become the compy, and then death is the other way, where it just like their aura leaves their body and they become bone again. It might be sit. It might be sit. So death, and then we have room for one more. What would be a solid emote for these little guys? Oh, what if maybe sleep? Okay, so I'm torn now. I'm torn because sleep would be really cute. Or what if we make yawn sleep? Let's make yawn sleep and then have them yawn and then fall asleep. We'll make it like 8. We'll make it like 8 frames. So we get what we want. We get yawn. They're combinable, so we'll combine them. And then sleep. It says sleep. Hug. Have these little guys hug each other. That would be so cute. And you could target people. Like there's a way to target. Targets a user. Yeah, you could hug people. That would be so cute. Ah, so good. And then we'll do animation loops. Infinite amount of time. You hug forever. Maybe that's the trap. Okay. No, I won't loop it for now. But you can hug people. You can. Yeah. This is pretty good. All right. So, save. It's been saved. So now, do I just connect? Okay. So I'm the big dino, I guess. So let's see what happens when we try to. Let's see. What can I? It can't be a Steam game. Let's go back to. I'm trying to think of what to put in the background for y'all. That we can just watch. Because if we watch avatars, we see that. But I want to see if it's on the bottom. Regardless. What would be good? What would be a good thing? To watch. Maybe not even watch, just have in the background. You know what? You'll just get the way too much information. And I'm going to window capture my Magic the Gathering deck builder Excel sheet. Okay. Okay. So I can pick myself up. Okay. So it's not showing up. Weird. Does it need to be like an overlay? Let's see. Because I'm not seeing. I know I applied it. None, quick access. I can gift people avatars, looks like. Sound options. I could drop a bomb on myself. I could slingshot. Whee! Whoop. A little block collision, so I can make a little spawn avatar. Okay. You're probably not seeing what I'm doing. Let me switch back over, because I don't really know. Okay. So the game capture, that's up. If I do window capture. Do I need to green screen it maybe? Maybe. Spawn a star for avatars to catch. That's funny. Exclamation jump. Can I exclamation jump? Let's see here. Nothing happened. What happens if I do it on here? Okay, I jumped in there by typing it in there. Okay, so I can do that. Pin avatar to grab and then pin. Boop. Wait. Can I remove it? Right click, click again to pin it right click to remove it. There you go. Haha! Can't do nothing. That's funny. Let me disconnect it real quick. Let's remove. That's compys. Okay. We got that. Let us remove the other avatars. Yeah, let's delete all the other ones for now. We'll keep Blockman and Compy. Gigantosaurus, delete. Megalosaurus, delete. Mosasaurus, Mosasaurus. Parasaurolosaurus. I can speak. I can totally do it. Totally. Common, Pteranodon, delete. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatl. Spinosaurus. Honestly, I like the little spine on that guy. Do you guys know that there is a heated debate about Spinosaurus and like what it is and what the body makeup is? It's crazy. Velociraptor. Scale 0.5. That is true. I want it small. I want small compy. Alright, so we're going to save. Then we're going to connect. Then we're going to spawn avatar. So, oh, there he is. Look at him T-posing. Can I change my avatar to something else? Let's see here. Despawn avatar. Let's see. Why doesn't it want to spawn the other guy, right? I see the little man. T-posing his way through life. And then he breathes. Let's see here. Let's try to give him 1 for now. Because honestly, it's hard to tell. Let's see. Meow, 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 meow. It is rather big. 1 is pretty big. But I feel like 0.5 you really lose a lot of the detail, you know what I mean? Everyone can spawn, that's fine. Limiter view spawned. Avatars enabled. All avatar settings, maybe. Bot commands. This is where we can have different commands for different stuff, different mini games. Steam Workshop. You can get like Pokemon and stuff like that. So we got that. Acceleration, move speed. Scale is. We'll go back to 0.5 for now. Try to get our boy again. So that's fine. The issue is, right? Like, it's not on the bottom of the screen. So how? Let's see here. Let's do another game capture. Except this is called avatars. Then allow transparency. So we now do minus that. Specific window being streaming avatars. Hit OK. And we got it! Perfect. So now we have an overlay that has people just running around in it. So now we run into an issue, right? Where you can only do this when you're not playing a Steam game. You can't have this going while you play Steam because technically you can, but only if you have a dual PC setup where you have your streaming PC, have it running on the streaming PC, and then your gaming PC is separate. I do not have a dual PC setup. So if I try to set up, let's play some Helldivers, right? Do our due diligence. If I click it, oh, it's working? Hold on. Oh. One sec. Look, it's barely chugging along. Oh, it's so slow. It's so much.
Super Earth.
Look, everything's loading. It's loading. Oh my gosh. It's barely chugging along. Everything else is too much. Oh, let me see the load on my computer right now. Helldivers is taking so much. It's going so slow. Oh, it looks regular to you? Really? Pretty much on my end, when I look at the when I look at everything on my side, it's slow. It is slow. Well, the game looks regular, but do the little pixel guys on the bottom look like they're moving in like slow motion? And or do the animation of the dodo look like it's happening in slow motion? Because to me, the game looks great, but everything else is just kind of put in the back burner where they're just kind of chugging along.
And now, a freedom proclamation. Work harder for a brighter future.
Let's switch over to them. Now they speed up a little bit. But then, hold on, let's switch to me. Okay, no, I look fine. Doo-doo is a little slower, but not by much.
Reminder, all
Okay.
personnel must submit weekly urine sample by 0400.
Okay. I mean, if it's okay, if it's a little slower, what happens if I minimize it? Nothing. Okay. There might be some delay, but I guess if the feedback is actually pretty okay, then so be it. Okay, so it looks like we can do both. We can have both up. It's just it won't be like a very super dependent kind of game. Where not dependent, strenuous. It's not a strenuous game, right? Okay. All right. Well, we got it in, so that's super dope. Let's go ahead and window capture down, game capture. Let's bring this back over. Actually, no. Mute that. Avatars. What's going on? Why is it black? Avatars. Why'd I lose you? Why did I lose you? Let us see. Is it because... Oh wait, is it because the P and... Nope. No. No. Weird. Weird. Avatar should be on the very front. And then capture specific window. And we do stream avatars, streaming avatars. Yeah. Do I have to? Oh, it's because it's not. I'm dumb. It's because I connected. Okay. It's because I disconnected it. So avatars need to be put away. The game capture needs to be put onto streaming avatars. Gotcha. All right. So the connected stream avatars is like a different client compared to the non-connected stream avatars. If that makes any sense in the slightest, which is fine. Okay, so we got all the avatar stuff done. We will add this to the meeting minutes. Added, and it's not protocol. What's the word I'm looking for? When you try it out for the first time. Added and tried out for the first time. I can't think of the word. Compy sprite. Okay. Excellent. Okay. As far as doing anything else with this, we could add some. I don't think we would get a lot of leeway. I do want to see, after I finish the walk cycle, I wanted to see how that kind of leads into each other. Like, should I have the first frame be the exact same in every single one, so that when it begins, you're starting at the same place? Or should the first frame just make sense to the idle animations beginning and end frame? Which I guess is kind of the same thing. Worst case scenario, I think just copying it all the way down, starting from there, and then if we find that we don't need it, we can remove it and we have another frame. I think this is a solid plan. So with that being said, let's see here. What do we do? We discussed the schedule, we discussed, yeah. We know what we're doing tomorrow. As far as later today, depending on who's going to be joining, there may or may not be a stream later today of content warning. If you don't see it come up, then obviously not. It depends on people's comfortability. But yeah, so maybe later on this week as well, might do some content warning, because honestly it seems pretty funny. I am looking forward to when it's modded though, because the fact that there's only one camera, I'm not a huge fan of. But because then it's like you kind of have to stick around the one person, you know what I mean? But I guess that's like you're trying to make content, right? You don't want everyone to go off on their own when you're trying to make content. But if I was going into a super spooky place with a bunch of people, I would want everyone to have a camera to get as many different angles as possible, and then you would splice and edit them together into one, like a good video from different perspectives. At least that's how I'd want to go about it. So I am looking forward to the mods in that game to kind of like dress it up a little more. But it should be fun. I think in that case, I might end it early. It seems like a good stopping place. We got streaming avatars done. We discussed physical fitness. We discussed... Well, actually, I can tell exactly what we discussed, because I have meeting minutes. We talked about last week and what we accomplished. We talked about next week as far as what to look forward to. One of the extensions that I will be adding to Twitch is a schedule so that people can see when I'm live, when I'm not live, and all that other good stuff. And also, you know, as far as my plans is for working on projects, making them code names, but so there still will be hidden stuff, but I will still be discussing as far as a little behind the veil for what I'm willing to discuss for them. And yeah, we'll look forward to some Dead Space and some Buckshot Roulette. I'll do my best to stick with that schedule, at least for now. And we'll just kind of play it by ear. After all, this is still kind of just getting started, you know? So it's still a little rough around the edges, but you know, we're working on it. All right. Well, thank you everybody who has joined me today. And I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will see you either this evening and or tomorrow. All right. Take care.